Okay, so before we're going to the video, I want to give you guys a spoiler warning. If you have not watched Attack on Titan or not caught up on Attack on Titan Season 4, please click off this video. This video have major spoilers. But also, remember to like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Now, let's get on with the video. Okay, look, I'm sorry, okay? I know y'all are in the comments right now freaking typing, yo, you're 5 days late, bro. The episode came out like last week. I know, you're right. I am very late. But I try to get these episodes reviews out on Sundays or Mondays, but a lot of things came up behind the scenes, especially school. I mean, school has been kicking my butt, but at least it's here, man. And this episode was mostly a dialogue-filled episode, which I think is really good because the last 3 episodes have just been insanity. I mean, we have Gabi with her freaking aimbot. I don't think Gabi has missed a shot. Eren committing mass genocide, which is like basically his normal routine now, and the scouts becoming literal terrorists because of Eren. I mean, can we talk about how the scouts have been blowing up multiple buildings, been blowing up people and stuff, especially Armin? Honestly, I think Armin right now has like the highest kill count in AOT. But with that all out the way, let's get on with the episode review. So we start off the episode with Armin, and he's holding the seashell that he got in the ocean episode, you know, when they finally reached the ocean. The episode where Eren basically just completely ruined the mood. You know, people made memes about it. I mean, Eren was really depressed episode. But he starts going in on what happened 3 years ago before Eren went full savage mode on Marley, before he started committing mass genocide. Where we then flash over to a Marleyan ship, and we just see my boy Eren just lift the ship in the air, completely manhandling it. And he's doing is basically the best impression of Eren Kruger from season 3. I mean, this guy has been in the Titan gym. Like, you could literally tell Eren has gone way stronger. And he casually just plops the ship down right in front of Hanji. And I just want to add this is why I love Hanji. I mean, these Marleyan dudes literally hate her. Like, they're like, oh, shut up, you're a freaking devil. And she's just still being really positive towards them. I mean, she's trying to play like a very happy act, like, hello, welcome to Paradise. All these people are just literally hating on her and just calling her the devil and stuff. But there was this one Marleyan dude, which I think was the captain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the captain, that was talking the most crap to Hanji. He just gets absolutely clapped. I mean, he just gets shot in the head by Yelena. And now this is part we actually get some backstory on Yelena and on, I don't really know how to say this guy's name, on Yonkapoon, right? You know, the dude that's like Yelena's little like assistant, I think, and the whole reason why they betrayed Marley. So we then flash over to Levi and Hanji having a little meeting with Yelena and her assistant, which I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, on Yonkapoon, I think that's his name. And in this meeting, Yelena just basically starts ratting out Marley. I mean, Yelena starts telling Hanji and Levi everything, like how many soldiers Marley has in one division, the guns Marley use, which, you know, Hanji just straight up points at her head, and I was really scared because I thought she was gonna like shoot herself, but I know that the author wouldn't kill her off like that. Like, you know, the author for AOT is ruthless, but he will not kill off Hanji like that. You know, that's just a terrible character death. And the whole reason Marley hasn't launched a counterattack on Paradise Island, which basically was how Marley is at war with other nations, which we saw at the start of season 4, you know, when they were literally fighting and battling another nation, and the nation, you know, eventually got beat by Marley, but Marley almost got destroyed. I mean, the armor titan got clapped by the little anti-titan cannons, and the beast titan, if the armor titan wasn't there, would have literally got clapped. Now we finally get some backstory on why Yelena and Yonkapoon betrayed Marley. Yelena starts explaining that they came from those nations that Marley conquered. Like, they literally stripped them of their homes and they just made them work in or fight in the army. And then randomly out of nowhere, she just starts simping over the Beast Titan, which, I mean, look, I'm just going to point out a little detail I didn't notice when I first watched the episode, but you can actually see bananas in the eyes of Yelena here, which is kind of weird and also kind of cool. Now we get to the very important part of the episode, which is the courtroom scene, where we get to see Historia and Mappa's art style, and she looks really good. A lot of people are complaining, but I think she looks cool. It's just that, you know, Wit's art style is more like bright, while Mappa's a little bit more darker. And in this courtroom scene, they basically explain why Zeke is on our side now. You know how he betrayed Marley and stuff. Basically, Zeke has a plan to solve the whole Eldian being hated by the world issue, and for this plan, to be executed, he needs the founding titan, which is, our boy Eren. And also, I just want to draw a little contrast. Eren actually realizes this, and you know how in previous seasons when I think he stood up, I think it was season 3, the courtroom scene, he stood up because he remembered, the whole thing with Dinah and the stepmom thing, how she was able to activate his powers by touching her because she had royal blood. He stood up in like season 3 in the courtroom and didn't say anything, but actually in this season, Eren realizes this and explains how Zeke is telling the truth. Because obviously, like I said, he remembers when he touched the Smiling Titan's hand, which was his stepmom who had royal blood, and he was able for a short time to activate the Founding Titan's powers. Eren then explains how the only hope for them is to basically use the Founding Titan's powers to activate the rumbling, which y'all should remember is basically making all the Colossal Titans in the walls go on a freaking jog around the world, and that jog will literally leave the world dead. Everybody will be dead after that huge jog by all the Colossal Titans in the wall, if that does happen. After the scene, we finally get revealed what happened to all those ships Marley sent to the island. Remember, like, Marley sent like 31 or 32 ships to the island and they all went missing? Now we know that Yelena and Yokopun, I think that's his name. I'm sorry if y'all getting triggered. I don't know how to say it correctly, but... And they were basically just baiting these Marleyan ships, like acting like they were stranded and they needed help. And boom, right when these ships got close to the shore, my man Armin pulled up with that T-posing Colossal Titan. So basically every single ship that Marley sent was basically just kidnapped by Paradis because of Yelena and Yokopun. Afterwards, we actually get a scene between the Marleyans and the Eldians getting along, and they start getting along so much that, the Marleyans are actually and the Eldians are actually working together to build a port at the shore of the island. And then we get a really funny moment from our girl Sasha where she basically asks on Yokopun why he's black or why he's dark skinned. And when she says this, another funny thing, you can literally see all the awkward faces of everybody. I mean, look at Gene, like look at his face right there, man. I mean, look guys, Sasha only asked this because she's never seen a dark skinned person, because they never seen anybody that's dark skinned because they didn't really know that there was humanity outside the walls. They thought that they were the only ones, just remember that. And also, most of the people in Paradis are light skinned. We also get a pretty wholesome scene of our girl Sasha doing what she does best, eating, just eating. She just starts freaking eating every single lobster and seafood. It's just a really nice scene. It's sad though because, she's gone now. But this scene is followed up by one of my favorite scenes of the episode. Thicc Casa.
もうすぐ港が完成するんだ。
Wait a minute.
Yeah, boy.
And for any of y'all that were saying that Mikasa is a JoJo character when we first saw her, that she's a man now, this image on the screen proves very, very different. I just want to know what y'all think. Do you think she's a JoJo character? Because I don't think that. I don't think that anymore. She finna make me act up. But in all seriousness, though, we get to see Armin and Erens' ideologies clash. Basically, Armin wants to talk to the world and try to change their opinions about the Eldians because, the world hates the Eldians. They see them as devils. And Armin wants to talk with them. While Eren thinks that they don't really have time to talk. They just want to go in there guns blazing because the world is really not going to change their opinion on them. Then we skip over to Mikasa and the president sitting near a gravestone. And you can really see that she really misses Sasha a lot because I know a lot of people pointed this out after Sasha died, that Sasha was, the only girl that was her friend, they really bonded a lot. It was like a sister. It was like a big sister and little sister relationship. And even this Marleyan dude that cooked food for Sasha a lot. I mean, he cooked the food that, we saw in that wholesome scene of Sasha just eating all the seafood and stuff. Niccolo is depressed as hell. I mean, my man is literally getting beat up before we even see him at her gravestone. But we then get a very wholesome scene between him and Sasha's family. And also, I didn't notice this when I first watched the episode. My friend actually told me this after the episode. But you can actually see the girl Sasha saved from that tie-in in season 2, and it looks like Sasha's family actually adopted a little girl. You know, when Sasha just freaking 1v1 this tie-in, she saved that girl. It's really nice that they adopted her. You know, that's very wholesome, man. Very, very wholesome. And again, R.I.P. Sasha, man. Rest in peace, Potato Girl. Now towards the end of the episode, we see the Marlians being monitored by the scouts, and I mean they're just surrounded by like 30 guns, man. 30 freaking guns. And I mean I understand, because Yelena is the leader of this Marlian squad, and you know how she's a simp for Zeke, you know, like she's literally simping over a big monkey, and Zeke is basically being Ubered by Levi to parody, so you never know what Yelena might do for her monkey, man. And if any of y'all want an update on Gabi and Falco, I mean, they're just down bad. I mean, especially Gabi. She has like major PTSD. Like, she's just saying Eren's name over and over. And honestly, she deserves that. You know, like, you deserve that, okay? And she probably has PTSD from literally getting jumped, okay? She got jumped hard, man. She got jumped by like 30 people. And she deserved that. Again, she deserved that, okay? And we finally get to see Annie. God damn, how many seasons has it been since we saw Annie? Like, she has been in that crystal for too goddamn long. It's literally been 4 seasons. 4 seasons since we saw Annie. Like, make her do something. Please, get the hell out of that crystal, Annie. Do something. I know Annie's on Marley's side, you know, she's an enemy technically. But still, come on. Annie has to do something. She got wrecked in season 1 and just has stayed quiet the whole time. Now for the moment you have all been waiting for, especially the fangirls have been waiting for this moment, you know. The fangirls that read the manga have been waiting for this moment a lot. And a lot of people have been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment. And Mappa did a very good job. We got Chad Eren with the legendary mirror scene, where he's just saying, all we gotta do is fight. Like, this is such a good scene, man, and I feel like Mappa executed it very, very well. Some people did have their complaints, you know. Some people said like his back muscles look like an old man, and yeah, I kind of understand that, but I still really like the scene, you know. Eren just looking very, very intense into a mirror is very, very good. And yeah, that's basically the end of the episode. My rating for this episode is an 8 out of 10. I mean, it was just a dialogue episode, but it was greatly needed because there's just been so much stuff going on, and I know how people could get confused. This episode was greatly, greatly needed. But tell me what y'all thought about the episode down below. And yeah, it's been your boy, Storyteller M, and peace. I'm out.